Okay. Everything is on. Good morning. Such a treat to be alive, to be able to play, to share, to smile, to find a reason to laugh, even a reason to cry. Cry in a way that one is overcome with the awe of being alive, of what it means to be alive, that there is so much to be appreciative of, to create a sense of reverence and amazement within our own selves. We are overcome with awe. Tears materializing in our eyes just because we're alive. Have awareness. Have a sense of perspective and appreciation. Finding and maybe already having a comfortable posture. Allowing oneself to settle in, to be increasingly at ease, calm, tranquil. Allowing oneself to feel one's skin, the textures, clothing, one's hair, breezes, the temperature outside of oneself, the interaction between one's body and the environment. Your skin is the barrier in between. It is the boundary. Being aware. Feeling the warmth that's emanating up and out of one's body. Feeling the rise and the fall of one's chest as we breathe. Feeling the pulse beneath as our blood is pumped through our arteries and veins, spreading the warmth from our chest into our arms and our fingers, into our legs, into our toes. It's amazing, yes, into our ears and our nose. It's amazing what's going on. Now, in this very moment that we share, yes, bundles of miracles. How old are we? We are now. We are just here now. No matter what was before or is to come, our age is now, this very moment. And it is changing as every moment is born. Opportunity abounds. Keeping this in mind, the potential of one's own being to improve 86,400 times in just one day. Incredible. Beneath the textures of one's skin and the warmth of the heat-producing processes of respiration and circulation lies the result of adding these together. One's life energy, the majesty of one's being alive, one's vibration, one's shimmering, ecstatic being. It is always here, though oftentimes we take it for granted that we are this exactly in every one of these 86,400 moments. We put a veneer on top of ourselves, not considering or realizing what we are doing, but that's exactly what we're doing. We're putting a coating on top of the majesty of our own being, something incredibly unique, something incredibly beautiful, something that has taken billions of years of evolution to occur. Mindful meditation, therefore, is of this bringing out in ourselves a realization of what we're talking about. It is simple. It is true. Long before mankind had a civilization, religions, societies, cultures, it is the same truth. It has been before. Long before. We have been bundles of miracles, remembering whom we are, celebrating all the things that have been done. There are many beautiful religions. There are many beautiful cultures. Many incredible things, technological achievements that have been brought into the light of being that can and should be celebrated all the time. Goals for us to aspire toward. More. Continuing to build and to grow. Mankind. Our world. For we are not alone upon this planet. If we were, there wouldn't be us in the first place. We need the soil, the air, the water. We need the other plants and animals. We are part of a continuum of life, of the creative processes of evolution. This is a sense of humility that one can be coming to terms with, have an understanding of, increasing one's perception of what is, of what has been, of what must be. We have a responsibility to each other and to everything upon this planet. We are the stewards. And it is well that we consider ourselves as such and relish a role of being helpful to life, to flourish upon this great orb that we call our own. It is like one's yard. The opportunity is to make it more beautiful, more sustainable. This is an admirable goal. Being aware. Being virtuous is how we help ourselves accomplish this, by learning not only whom we are, but where we would like to be, of whom we would like to become. Accepting where we are weak or we consider ourselves to have failings, of changing them, of increasing our own sense of positivity, our own capabilities, one step at a time, one virtue, one seed planted in our hearts and our minds, using self-affirmations, strong, purposeful, direct, for instance. I am strong. I am kind. I am considerate. These, in this way. And there are many virtues that we can assimilate into our own beings and should be from the day that we are born and become aware and begin to learn. You know, when we are born, how good do you think our eyesight is, or our sense of hearing, or anything? It is new. We need to learn. We spend our time in gaining a sense of perspective, of learning how to use our facilities. And this never grows old unless you allow it to. That's what mindful meditation is in part to help one accomplish, a sense of awareness, a sense of continuity, a sense of beginning again over and over again in each new sequential moment of time, flowing with our breath, with our pulse, with our shimmering majesty, with the heat generated by our bodies, flowing with these tools, smiling, laughing, eyes full of tears of awe, of reverence and astonishment at how lucky we are to be alive. I've just finished making a website for myself, for us, and encourage you to, if you have questions or comments, to go to it and take a look. I would appreciate input, as I also want to keep improving. Namaste.